at those things and just like there's so many people at the half pipe, like so many photographers, so many coaches and everything. I think it's overwhelming sometimes.
You know, we went into this year, everyone was like, oh, Olympics, you know, and I've been sharing pipes all year with people from everywhere, all over the world.
The contest, you get like, show up, you get practice for half an hour and then your 2 runs. You got to do your trick perfect or else you don't get a shot. And then you sit around for the day and see what happens. The whole year everyone's like, yeah, but like, don't worry about this, we have Winter Park. This is definitely the best shoot that I ever have come to, like the last 2 years here, and I think it has a lot to do with Winter Park and how much work they put into it. If you're not here, you don't see the amount of work that those guys do, just because like the maintenance and the snowmobiles and like everything that they put into getting this shoot as good as they can. Like I've never been to any other place like it.
When we got here to this huge private pipe, it was kind of like, it's like too perfect, you know? We have a whole pipe to ourselves. There's like 6 riders max.
You can totally get locked in and get so much done and still be having so much fun just because you're by yourself with some friends riding a perfect half pipe.
With all the Olympic stuff, we just have all our tricks dialed, so it's pretty easy to get shots, you know, and that pipe's super easy to go big in. It's kind of like riding 2 quarter pipes. Like every hit was like hitting a huge quarter pipe.
This, you get up there at whatever time you ride and you just take hundreds of laps because of the snowmobiles, and like there's no one around and there's no one telling you what to do, so you get the freedom of doing whatever you want, any tricks you want. Since we're filming and taking pictures, like it's more about going as big as you can and you go up there and do it again if you mess up, so there's not as much pressure.
The whole Burton and Winter Park collaboration just looks so exclusive. It's just like every you know, half-pipe riders or snowboarders' dream.
This year, it's like, you know, you gotta watch your step everywhere you go. The Burton movie crew's here, all the Hollywood dudes.
And like we weren't really used to that last year. It was just like the group of us. They showed up and they had like a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Like boom cams,
bottom cam,
Santa Claus sled,
a slider cam,
huge metal, I don't even know what they were.
Well, it's kind of windy and the pipe is kind of good, so we decided to go here and build a kicker. Even though it doesn't make sense, we still did it. And as you can see, it's kind of perfect. If you look. Yep. And the hard part is that we have to jump over the equipment for these guys right here. And if we land on it, I guess we have to pay like 10 grand or something like that. But more, actually more money than that. But we're gonna do it anyway, because we like to live danger.
It's getting so much bigger now because of like Olympics and all these other things. I think that, you know, sooner or later, like Hollywood was gonna have to take action and make a movie about it.
As you know, we're working on the Burton snowboard movie, and you're all gonna be in it. And we'll send people down as you're ready. Like when the camera's ready, we'll say like, come on down. Okay, hold it for a while. Come on down. You've probably all done this before.
The Hollywood crew's definitely different because, you know, for the most part, like none of them really know anything about snowboarding.
So you know what they're gonna have you do tomorrow, Danny? Right before I left, he told me that he wanted you to do some sort of flippy thing and look at the camera.
With them, it was kind of like everything was mapped out, you know, like we had to go this big and we had to hit our peak of our air at a certain point. Kevin was just blasting McTwists over their boom cam. I think at some point they actually told him he was going too big.
The problem with that shot is that Kevin Opex, he went past the apex, so he's gonna have to do it 8 more times. Did you see him up there? He said, "Good job, Kevin, 8 more." If you heard him.
And it's not like that when you're filming with our normal filmers.
That with their big boom cam and the new angles that they're trying to get, I think there should be some really cool stuff that comes out of it, and hopefully people will get to see snowboarding in a totally different way.
But, you know, it's kind of cool to experience that, and I wouldn't mind doing it again, that's for sure.
usually you show up to a pipe, you're like, oh, we'll get dialed in, we'll get used to it the first day. Like, we showed up, took 4 runs, and then it was on.
That's why I like coming here, because I see, you know, all my friends like doing tricks I've never seen them do before. And so that for me is like sick, because, you know, they're progressing and I'm progressing and we're all just progressing together.
Oh! There it is!
Let's take a time out, listen, baby. What did you find out? Come on, baby. Don't turn the lights out. What am I to say? You were out of sight while I was out of my mind. I'm falling in a pattern that I can't deny. Oh, you're cheating. You were out of sight while I was out of my mind. I'm falling in a pattern that I can't deny. Oh, you're cheating. Oh, you're cheating hard.
Am I allowed to drop F-bombs?
No, no, no. You can bleep them out.